Bonjour tout le monde! Just wanted to give you a quick overview of what we're going to be doing this week in the online class. A couple of reminders. I will be only taking late work from the beginning of the year until the end of last week, until the end of next week. So if you have anything missing in the grade book, you need to get it in during during the next 2 weeks in order to have credit for it. Also, remember to use the late work form so that I know to check and see that you've, that you've done the assignments. Okay. Alors, lundi, le mot de passe. I will show you le mot de passe momentarily. You'll have to be able to use it in our meet on Wednesday. Hopefully you'll be able to be there. You'll have a Flipgrid prompt, some more exploration culturelle, and then just a reminder to do any makeup assignments. So, le mot de passe, de rien, and you have an audio file here that will help with pronunciation, and then down here is just an example of what your the first page of your composition notebook should look like with your list of les mots de passe. Next, you have a Flipgrid prompt. Here's your link. You're going to be answering the question, tu es comment? And you're going to be talking about your hair color. So we know already that we can say je suis blond, je suis brun, masculine, or je suis blonde, je suis brune, féminin. We also know roux et rousse. But you can also use j'ai les cheveux, saying I have a certain color of hair, as opposed to I am blonde or I am brunette. So, j'ai les cheveux noir, roux, rose, bleu, violet, vert. So just choose whatever hair color is closest to your own to answer that question on Flipgrid. Next, you have une exploration culturelle. So at the end of last week, you did a little exploration culturelle about Belgium, la Belgique. And Stromae, the guy who sings Papa Outé, is from Belgium. So we wanted to tell you a little about him. So here is the link to that assignment. Mardi, again, reminder of le mot de passe. You have another Flipgrid prompt and you have a quick write, as well as a reminder to be looking at your choice board assignment. Le mot de passe, again, de rien. Your Flipgrid prompt this time is the same question as yesterday, formulated slightly differently. Tu es comment, I think was the last one, and then comment es-tu is this one. Both of them mean what are you like, just slightly different word order. And here we're going to talk about personality. So I have some personality traits here that are cognates, so they're easy to understand, but let's go over the pronunciation. So we have je suis intelligent, masculin. When you add that E on the end, je suis intelligente, féminin. Je suis timide. Je suis charismatique. And both of these have the E on the end, whether you're a guy or a girl. Je suis sportif. Je suis sportive, féminin. Je suis créatif. Je suis créative, féminin. And then if you want to say what you are not, that's also an option. You can say je ne suis pas timide, ou je ne suis pas sportive, or whatever the case may be for you. Next, you have your first quick write en français. So remember, your actual first quick write was just an English one. It had you writing for 3 minutes. This is just going to be 1 minute, so it's a lot shorter. But the idea is that you're writing in French the entire time. You don't put your pencil down. So over here, you can write down what you remember from our Talking Tiger story or any of our personnes spéciales. You can take some of the questions that we've asked our personnes spéciales and use them to talk about yourself, what your name is, where you live, what grade you're in, what hair and eye color you have, etc. So whatever you can remember, don't worry about spelling and accent marks and those kinds of things. Just do your best to write in French for a minute. And then here is the timer you can use to do so. And then in order to, remember you are writing this in your notebook, physically writing it. It's a few pages in, so you have room for your passwords at the very front. So this will be just 3 or 4 pages in is where you should have written your first quick write and where you'll write your second quick write. So you're writing in your notebook, and then you're taking a picture and you are uploading it here. Now you should already have the assignment, your copy of the Google Doc. It should already be assigned to you because you should have done this same assignment for the first quick write. So this should be the same document, and then you'll just need to open it up and upload your photo onto the second page of that document. Okay, mercredi, kind of a catch-up day. Here is what you've had so far. You do have a Google Meet today at 2 o'clock, so hopefully I'll see most of you there. Michon French Online for the code. Jeudi, we have a This Day in History. This Day in History, so I want you to read through this and then do your best to respond en français to this question. So, elle est née en 1975. Actually, sorry. Aujourd'hui, c'est jeudi, le 8 octobre. C'est l'anniversaire, think anniversary of somebody's birth, so birthday, de la ballerine Laetitia Pujol. Elle est née, born, en 1975. Elle est une danseuse étoile, star dancer, principal dancer, du Ballet de l'Opéra National de Paris, et elle a commencé, she started à danser quand elle avait 8 ans, when she was 8 years old. So here is a quick example if you want to see her in action. Now here's a question that you should understand and be able to answer en français. Comment elle s'appelle? Comment elle s'appelle? Use the discussion link to answer that question. You have some different actions that you need to be working on. La classe s'assied, se lève, etc. Here's the video for that. These are all the body parts that you should know by now. And then we have 2 colors, le bleu et le rouge. We have une chanson, a song. This time, instead of showing you like a pop song, this is a song that's made for students who are learning French. It's just kind of silly. I may have an activity for you later in the week to go with this song, but I haven't decided exactly what I want to do with it yet. So stand by for that. I will make a video to go along with this, but this is just a review of La Personne Spéciale from last week. We are also going to have a Personne Spéciale during our Wednesday meet, so I might adjust this to make it about that Personne Spéciale, but I haven't decided yet. So again, just don't worry about this until a little bit later. This is just a quick review of our Talking Tiger story. And finally, vendredi, another This Day in History question. And this time, I don't have a discussion for you. You can just kind of read through it, click on the videos here and see what you can get out of it. And then we have the TPR again, the actions. You can just watch that video. Again, I want you to watch it / practice these so much that you are sick of them, and that way you'll know you really know them. And then this, okay, so we are going to be doing things a little bit differently than they are laid out here. So La Personne Spéciale will be doing this on our Wednesday meeting. So these are just the questions that we'll be using. I will choose our Personne Spéciale. We'll do a summary of that person on this slide, and then you will have a quiz about that person. And that is it for the week. So then at the end, you have your weekly check-in. If you could please do that, I'd like to know how things are going for you. And then finally, you need to look at the choice board assignment. This is going to take a sec because I don't have Schoology open. Sorry. Okay, so when you go on Schoology, you have your this week assignment, and then right underneath, almost right underneath, because you have the Biliteracy Pathway Award thing here for now, but you have your weekly choice board. So this, again, The idea is that you're doing one per week. You need to have 5 finished by the end of this month. And it has just a number of activities that you can complete. Read about a country, create a character, etc. Some of these things are more feasible than others, given the amount of French that you have. You might want to wait a week or two on some of the writing activities, but a lot of these you can do. So the idea is that you'll have to have one done from each category by the time the end of the month rolls around. So be working on that. And that is it. I hope to see a lot of you at our Google Meet on Wednesday. Au revoir tout le monde!